What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Get on up in here, man. Get on up in here. 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 What I tell you about the bills, man? What I tell you about the bills, man? What I tell you? Hold up, hold up. What I tell you about the bills? What I tell you about the bills, man? I told y'all. Don't underestimate the bills, man. Don't underestimate the bills. Don't underestimate the bills, man. What I tell you? What I tell y'all? Yeah, tap on in, man. Get on up. We're on StreamYard tonight. Hopefully, it's been a lot of trolls from coming up in here. Get on up in here, man. Yeah. You want to know who won that Buffalo Bills game? Well, I tell y'all. Yeah, yeah. Come on, man. Y'all tap on in. Tap on in. Tap on in. Tap on in here. I mean, people ain't nobody came up in here yet, man. Ain't nobody came up in here. Nobody came up in here, man. Get on up in here, man. Get on up in here. Get on up in here, man. Let's make it do what it do. Got 6 people in here, man. Ain't nobody speaking. Come in there speaking, man. Come up in there speaking. Who was the 6 people, man? Who was them 6 people, man? Who was them 6 people, man? Yeah. 7 people up in here now. Yeah. 7 people up in here, man. 7 people. Let's make it do what it do, man. I'm trying to see something, y'all. That's all. I'm just trying to see something. 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 That's all. Trying to see something. Trying to see something. Stan, what it do, what it do. Don't run from it, run to it. But that's what we trying to do. What's good, OG? I just ran back up in the house from my cousin's house in the neighborhood, man. Had to stop in the hood tonight. You know, checking out the game. I know ain't nothing changed. Feel me? I know ain't nothing changed. So what's going on with y'all, man? It's Thursday night questions and answers. You throw the question, I got the answer, man. Yeah, what I tell y'all about Buffalo? How you doing, Michelle? Sorry, what do you want to search for? Yeah, but I'm telling y'all what it do, what it do. We got 10 people in here. Y'all come on, man. It's Thursday night questions and answers, man. Thursday night questions and answers. I told you the Bills was gonna win, Stan. I told y'all that. Somebody said it was gonna be the Dolphins, but hey, better listen to Bam. I'm gonna have to start getting care of match pointers. Come on up in here, man. Let's make it do what it do. Let's make it. I had a guess, but Crazo didn't answer the phone. Hopefully, you see the checks I sent him. Crazo wanted to come up in there tonight, man. I had to stop through my hood right quick. I ain't think I'd make it back. Then I had to watch the disc as soon as I walked in the house. But other than that, man, how's everybody Thursday going so far? Did y'all enjoy the Thursday night football game? Did you enjoy that win by Buffalo? Did y'all enjoy that win by Buffalo? Let's get on up in here, man. Let's make it do what it do. We got 12 people up in here. Thursday night questions and answers. Hey, 'cause I know y'all sick of me talking about these dudes who ain't supporting the peace movement. I know y'all tired of hearing them. You know, anything about them, you understand what I'm saying? Somebody say Nina Boy went in at me, but I haven't seen it yet. Don't want to see it, to be honest with you. You understand what I'm saying? But other than that, man, how's y'all Thursday? What you cooked tonight, Michelle? Hey, some meatloaf and mashed potatoes and green peas. Yeah. How I feel being a husband. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna really get the feeling next week because my girl gonna have surgery on the shoulder. Uh, it feel kind of cool. I'm starting to do things I ain't used to doing, Stan. I can tell you that. You know what I mean? I always made her coffee if I wake up in the morning. I don't go to work or nothing like that. But I find myself helping her do more than I normally used to do, like cook, help her cook. You know what I mean? She ain't got to tell me to take the trash out. I know I take it out. Uh, I cut the grass now, so I even washed the car yesterday. Washed the car yesterday. She ain't got to take it to the car wash. I know that stuff. You know what I mean? So other than that, it's all good, man. I worry about my wife. You know, her health is getting better. The heart attack took a lot out of me. Rather took, and I think sometimes when we doing things, I think she's so fragile. I be careful how I handle things. You know what I mean? But other than that, I love her. I love her, man. My baby asked me how to jump. I'm ask her how. That's all. Your homeboy had a child from an enemy hood, and he started. You see what you say? If your homeboy had a child from an enemy hood, he started getting at your hood. How do you deal with that? I didn't bang, but I see that happening where I grew up at. Hey man, watch this. I had a homeboy kill one of my big homie's son. Didn't know it was my big homie's son. When I found out, I say, I hope they don't get caught up in it. Sometimes we got to be careful who we shooting at and who we ain't shooting at, man. When a gang member sign up to be a gang member, man, he signed up for that type of life, right? And I'm speaking from a non-active gang member point of view and an old active gang member point of view. Ain't no justifying in killing your enemy. It's who to really. All Pirus wasn't my enemy. I went to school with Pirus, elementary school, high school. Some of them was still my friend. I played Little League Baseball with them and probably won football. I played ball at Gonzales Park. I went swimming at Enterprise Park, Roy Campanella Park. When I got the banging age, I wasn't doing that no more. But you got to be careful who you be trying to shoot at, man. That's one of the real reasons we need to have this ceasefire and peace. One of my homies just lost his nephew about 3 weeks ago. You understand what I'm saying? I had a little cousin get killed in a drive-by, right? I ain't mad at that neighborhood get killed. I'm mad at the shooter. See, that's when it becomes personal, when you get personal with the person that did it, not the neighborhood, man. Why says we signed up for it? What comes with gangbanging is life in prison, you getting paralyzed when you get killed, right? Uh, Only thing I can say, man, we got to prevent kids from wanting to be gang members. Because every Crip got a blood in his family, and every blood got a Crip in his family. Some of them just ain't going to admit to it. I was just so happy my baby brothers, they ended up being in front of it, right? I got cousins from Shotgun, cousins from Nutty. I was in the hood one time, man, and the Shotguns, who they was beefing with, ended up getting shot, and it was the wrong people that got shot. You feel what I'm saying? We got to be careful what we do with that. You know what I mean? So that's what one of my homies' daddy from Fruittown, but his mama was from front of it. Bloods like Crip girls and blood and Crip girls like blood dudes. You feel what I'm saying? That's how we got to look at it, man. We got to be careful what we do. Y'all, man, that was a hell of a question too, man. Y'all throw some answers at me, man. Throw something at me, man. Throw something at me, man. Throw some questions at me, man. Throw something at me, man. We got 10 people in it, so I guess this live ain't gonna be a cool one. I'm gonna come back live later on then. Y'all come on up in here though, man. But I know one thing, man, what I was saying on my earlier live, peace is essential in our community. To validate our peace is to secure the kids' future. That's what a peace does. It secures a child's future in the black community. It's telling the child that it's you got a possibility of not getting harmed by a drive-by. That's what peace and ceasefire does. That's what the validation come in with that. The validation also comes in that we love and respect each other enough now that we don't have to shoot at each other. So that's the real purpose of having a peace and a ceasefire. And the gang members shouldn't be the only ones advocating ceasefire, peace, and peace. Everybody in the black community should want to advocate that. Shout it from the mountaintop. You understand what I'm saying? We have lost too much to gang violence, man. Not just brothers getting killed, or babies getting killed, or women getting killed. We done lost brothers that they might not never come home. You understand what I'm saying? And it ain't cool. We done killed 2 birds with 1 stone. We constantly doing the favor for the white man instead of doing the favor for ourselves by loving each other. I don't know about y'all. Like I say all the time, I love being black. I love being black. I believe that we've been held hostage long enough with gang violence. It's time for us to take back our community. You understand what I'm saying? Take it to the top, OG. I'm trying to. You know, killing. It has to stop, Stan. I mean, watch this, man. Most people don't want to say it. Even the ones that's on YouTube saying they ain't with the peace, in reality, they really with the peace, man. If they wasn't with peace and they just active gang members like they want people to believe, they wouldn't have time to be on social media. They wouldn't have time to go to work. They'd be at their enemies. See, it sounds cool to them to say they got a brother or a sister, another black person as an enemy. Well, that shit is taboo. Should no black man or black woman on earth point a finger at another black person and say that's their enemy? That should be taboo, man. That should be taboo. I can't fix my mouth to say another brother is my enemy today. I'm a non-active gang member. Cripple Christ restored important people, and I am the most important person in the room. I learned how to love myself and appreciate myself. I can't see myself wanting to harm another black man unless my life is that danger. You pose a threat to my life, and it's detrimental. Well, I got to conduct my business, because I love me. But we got a lot of brothers out here, man, that want peace but don't know how to advocate peace. I did banging like I said, but just to walk home, I grew up in Main Street. I grew up in Main Street hood on 84 between Main and Broadway. It was real dangerous. Damn, I used to have a brawl on this street. 84. It was dangerous. All communities are dangerous. That's another reason we're trying to have peace, man, and a ceasefire. It shouldn't be dangerous in no black community for no child coming from school, man. Coming from school, going to a park, whatever. It shouldn't be dangerous. And that hurts my feelings to hear you saying it like that, because it's reality. That's how it is. And if we get peace in our community, we can start policing our community. We can prevent that type of shit. See, we don't need the police to protect us. We need to learn how to protect ourselves and eliminate ourselves from bullshit. A lot of us like running from instead of running to it. I'm running to it these days. I ain't running from it. I ain't never been one to run from it. I'm running to it. I'm a real advocate of peace. I go to sleep praying for peace, wake up praying for peace. We got to teach a lot of brothers how to love themselves, how to love their kids. We got to teach parents how to be parents. There's a lot of brothers out there don't know how to be fathers. There's a lot of sisters don't know how to be mothers. And those that know how to be fathers and know how to be mothers got to teach the ones that don't. We don't just need a ceasefire. We need some curriculums in our neighborhood. We need some positive activities, some trades to teach these young brothers, man. Because if you got a job, you ain't got time to do nothing else but sleep. We got to bring some form of unity to ourselves in our community. We got to learn how to respect each other, bring revenue to our community. We got to start supporting black-owned business. We got to demand that the black celebrities and black sports players contribute to the community. We contribute to them. It's time for them to contribute to us. They owe us a form of retribution by being their fans. But we owe ourselves some retribution by rebuilding our community, reconstructing all the negative shit that we created. I'm not a product of my environment. My environment is a product of me. And this is what we need to start understanding. Gangbanging is a choice. But if we have peace today and let the kids know that the peace is for them to have a better future than we had, the gangbanging would decline. We won't have gang members no more. These kids, these black kids coming up in between 13 on down, they don't want to be gang members, man. They looking at how these dudes walk around, they tight ass skinny jeans, flip flops, hair ain't combed, spandex drawers. Kids don't want to be like that, man. Only thing they might do is wear flip flops. But these kids don't want to gang bang, man. These kids, how can your child have a friend and your friend that friend comes to your child house and say, yeah, my daddy or mother just got killed by some gang, and it's your hood that did the killing? How would that make you feel? That's why I can't understand when we get parents, these fathers. I mean, I ain't heard a woman say she ain't with a piece except one or two of them on Facebook saying they not with it. But how can a father say he love his kids and they're a gang member and he don't want peace in the black community? Shit, man, that's crazy. That's insanity. You cannot tell me you love your child but you ain't supporting no form of peace movements. That's insanity thinking. We got to rethink the way we be thinking, man. Ain't nothing wrong with being humble to your people. We cater to everybody else and embrace everybody else except our own. And ain't that crazy? That's crazy to me. I don't know about you, but that's crazy to me, man. Black power, black power. Yeah, you can be a good Crip or Blood. What's wrong? What's wrong with that? Say it again. Well, most people think something is wrong with it. Man, you think I'm lying, man. I don't wish nobody to wish no men to ever go to prison. We need Crips and Bloods in the right way about community, because some homies need families and all others will still bang. In this time and era, man, your gang ain't your family. Because gangs fight amongst each other. It's envy and jealousy within the gang. It's crews within the gangs. It ain't no crew in your family. It shouldn't be no envy in no family. It should be nothing but love and respect, right? We got caught up listening to rap music, man, watching shit on TV, and we start wanting to be what we see on TV and what we heard on the CD. And them dudes was talking that gangster shit wasn't gangsters. Them was some studio gangsters, like we got social media gangsters. I never in my life want to be a participant in nothing that's willing to make me have to take a black man's life or to harm a black man. I don't never want to hurt nobody else's mother like I hurted my mother. Hurt nobody's sister like I hurted my sister. By that I mean I ain't ought to be a son, I ain't ought to be a brother. There's room for redemption in anybody's life, and they need to start understanding that. If a person sit back, man, for a good hour, if a person sit back for about an hour every day, solitude is going just to itself and dig deep into his soul, he'll find out who he is and what he want to become. You don't know where you're going if you ain't never known where you came from. It's time to stand for something, because we've been selling for anything. So we sitting back waiting on somebody to save us, and the only people can save black people is black people. We got to be the ones who said enough is enough, man. Some of us ain't doing that. We need Bloods. We need Bloods or Crips. We black unity. That's it. That is all, bro. Watch this. Bloods and Crips ain't the only one causing the ruckus in the community. See, I ain't gonna just let you point the finger at all that. We got non-affiliated dudes who's doing the same thing the gang members was doing, selling dope, robbing and stealing, doing everything else gang members was doing. We all got to be held accountable for the destruction in our community, because we all played a role in the destruction, whether we believe it or not, whether we see the role we played. Reevaluate your life and tell me, have you ever broke the law? Have you ever broken somebody's house? Have you ever spray painted on the wall? Have you ever wrote on the wall with a marker? You understand what I'm saying? Did you rob? Did you sell dope? We all contribute to the chaos in our community. We all contribute to that, man. What's up, James Cass? How you doing, little homie? We all contribute to that. And people need to start understanding that. You understand what I'm saying? When I hear people say, I hear a lot of people say, well, the OG, it's on the OG. It's not always on the OG. You can't blame me if you didn't raise your child. It ain't on the OG to raise your child. If you don't raise your child and send your child to these streets gonna misguide your child. These streets gonna turn your child into something you don't want to see, and he don't want to be. He or she don't want to be. Right? I'm gonna give you an example. I ain't trying to talk about the little girl. Soft White Underbelly interviewed the little girl, Snoopy Bad Ass ex-girl, Kid's mother, oldest daughter. She went out there trying to prostitute. I'm glad she ain't out there no more. The little girl, the mama got mad because he interviewed her. Why she got mad? She couldn't have got too mad because she was playing at some money. That's what she was playing at. But she the one ran her daughter out there. She wanted to verbally chastise her daughter on social media for people can get in her business and tell her about her parenting skills, because it was obvious she lacking in parenting skills. Then you got the father not caring about the daughter because it's not his child. but it's his sibling sister. That's not parenting. That's clout chasing. That's you want to be something that you're not. I don't understand how all the finger pointing and the blames get put at the OG when the OG ain't responsible for a lot of the things that's going on. Didn't know one generation dropped the ball. We all dropped the ball, man. We all dropped the ball. Dudes my age, a lot of us was in prison, so we wasn't there to raise our kids. So we left a woman to raise a son by herself. And that, watch this, I don't care what nobody say. A woman can raise a boy and turn him into a successful man. Because I didn't seen it. A lot of my homies didn't have no father in the house. And only men came in the house. And the figures role a male figure in their life was their uncles or their big cousins. So don't tell me a black woman can't raise a boy, because she can. But it depends on who the black woman is. This black woman here want to sit back and smoke weed with their kids. They want to sit back and say cuz with their kids. They smoke weed with a 14 and 13-year-old kid and their friends. I'm glad my 13 or 14-year-old child wasn't smoking no weed with one of their friends' mama. I ain't never smoked weed with none of my friends' my homeboys' mamas, man. That shit is not a good look. That ain't parenting. You got kids today that do not respect elders. And want me to tell you why they don't respect the elders in the community? Because they don't respect their parents. And their parents is not demanding the respect. The parents need to stop trying to be their child friend and be the mother and be the father. Be a parent. Stop throwing your lack of parenting off on somebody else. Because it ain't OG responsibility to raise your child. The OG got to worry about his child. But I will try to save your child from going through what I've been through in life, going to prison, being a gang member. Because I know the disappointment I gave my mother. We can't watch this, man. My lifestyle is no reflection of my parents. I had the wonderful parents in the world, man, the best child can ever want and ask for. I was attracted to the streets. I'm no longer attracted to the streets. I was one of them brothers that thought going to prison was cool, but it's not. I do non-gang members who grew up around it and who we lost our childhood friend have a voice. If people say you're not from the hood, but the pain is the same. You have a voice by going to the ceasefire meetings every Wednesday on 84th and Vermont. You got a voice. That's where you can voice your opinion at. That's where you can voice your opinion at, bro. You can create a YouTube channel and voice your opinion. See, a lot of us misconstrue things and takes things personal. How can a person get mad at somebody that signed up for gangbang? How can a person get mad at the dude that go rob a bank with a gun and he know the police might come in there and start shooting? How can we get mad at he signed up for that? We can take a note from my parents my age and our grandparents that was my mother and them age. Trials and tribulation didn't break them, it gave them strength. And our parents and grandparents always told us, you made that bed, you might have to lay in. So we grew up thinking we ain't got to be accountable for our action, but for every action, there's a reaction. And it's consequences towards negative actions. You wake up with a chance and a choice every day. A lot of us has taken chances. And young brother, I can tell you this, I can tell you want peace in your community. I can hear it in your comments. Go to ceasefire meetings. They every Wednesday. Start participating in any type of positive movement in your community. You share your voice there. You share your voice there. Sign up to be a mentor in your community. That's where you participate and put your voice to work at. For years, man, we sat back and allowed this. I'm trying to be a voice for positivity in the black community. And I don't care about nobody else in me. I don't care what nobody said. But when I say that, I'm in love with being black and I love my black people. I'm tired of us being held hostage to the gang violence. I was holding y'all hostage. When I was active gang member, I held y'all hostage based on gang activity. I just stood in my hood. I ain't never disrespected nobody parent in my neighborhood. I was respectful towards everybody parent because I would have got my ass whooped if I'd have disrespected somebody parent. And most of us don't seem to get that. My big homie that just passed, Backwash. I remember one time he called me spray paint on loose liquor. I was about 12 years old. He checked me for that shit. And he was in high school banking. But what I learned from my big homies, Raymond Washington, my big cousin, when them dudes got out of high school, they stopped gangbanging. Now, what grown ass, what man want to start gangbanging at 18 and 19? Gangbanging, I ain't trying to justify, but gangbanging is for kids, man. You do that when you was a child. I stopped gangbanging when I was 18. I ended up going to prison. And gangbang, that's all you do in jail is gangbang. So he came back out here. Now I'm hanging with my homies. I love hanging in my hood. I don't hang in there no more like that. The hood will take you under whether you believe it or not. The MCA wasn't lying when he said that. But it's our responsibility to rebuild our community and make our community safe because we played a role in the destruction and all the chaos. I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm glad one of my homies' mothers never got killed in a gang violence or their father. That would have fucked me up. I'm glad my mother and father didn't go through that. You understand what I'm saying? I remember when I was a kid, man, the police very seldom drove down my street. I'd get out of prison. The police loved being on my street in my hood. It was a time that was like the square side. Every hood got a quiet side. Now it's not. You got dudes claiming neighborhoods that they never lived in the neighborhood. But they'd rather come in your hood, piss in the alley, piss in your mama side of your mama house, drink and smoke weed in front of your neighbor's house. Do they do that at their mama house? Do they do that where they mom and daddy live at? Hell no. Want to come and park their car and play the music all loud at 2 and 3 in the motherfucking morning and think it's cool. That's being disrespectful. People got to go to work. Why you want to disturb them from getting their rest where they can get up and not be lazy like you? You understand? Everybody ain't got the privilege of sleeping all day. Don't get mad at what you refuse not to participate in that's good for your community. Get mad at yourself because you ain't got the strength or the courage to want to save your community and save the kids in the community. The most important thing in the black community is the women and the children. And the black man was put on earth to provide and protect for them. And we're lacking in that. We got to step our game up. Not all of us, but a lot of us. I'm impressed with some of the youngsters I see today. I'm one of the OGs that don't speak down at the youngsters. But I'm going to call a ball a strike, a ball and a strike a strike. I'm going to put it in OG's perspective. I'm going to speak the language of the village so people can understand that if you don't want nothing in life, you ain't going to never get nothing in life. If you don't know how to love yourself, you will be taught to love yourself. Everybody can't be a teacher, but everybody can be teachable. Stop refusing to be teachable. Stop allowing yourself to be led by the blind because you blind, the blind leading the blind. Come on, man, that shit don't work. That shit don't work. Stop believing every black woman is a bitch. I used to be like that. The highest compliment I used to come up with a woman was calling her a bitch. Man, that shit ain't cool. I ain't never heard my daddy call my mama no bitch. And if I would, I'd have been tripping. I ain't never seen my daddy hit my mama. But I done hit a few women I've had in my life. Man, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, man. Sometimes we don't respect ourselves. God put us someplace to find out who the fuck we are. Then we understand what we did in life wasn't cool. That's what happened with me. God set me someplace, man, where he knew I listened to him at prison. You feel me? OG Bam, I've been watching you ever since. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. But listen to me, man. I don't advocate nor do I subscribe to black on black violence in no form, shape, or fashion. But anybody that ain't for a peace movement in the black community is an enemy of the state. He don't love me. He don't want to be my friend. You can't be my friend if you don't love kids. You can't be my friend if you want to come in my community and tear my community up. Big homie, I personally can't be hearing that word around me too much. Brothers need to drop that word and stop referring to our black queens as bees. Listen to me, man. Coldest part when a man call a woman a bitch is when that woman turn around and say, your mama a bitch. That's one of the hurtful feelings in America. You know, your mama a bitch, right? But every rap record is that. See, don't get mad at the rapper for saying it. Get mad at the record company, the Jews that own the motherfucking want us to belittle our sisters, our mothers. That's what we got to start having respect and dignity for ourselves. A lot of us lack in having respect and having dignity, man. A lot of us do. A lot of us do. And they ain't going to admit to that. Why you think some of these brothers are so afraid of the peace movement? They got all the reasons to say why it ain't gonna work instead of having all the reasons to say it will work. And the number one reason it should work is that majority of the gang members are parents, man. The gang members ain't kids, they grown ass men. They still live in their mama house, sleep all day while their mama go to work, play on their nieces and nephews' PlayStation, and smoke weed all fucking day. They ain't texting no woman on the phone, they texting the hood cuz, what's up, blood, what's up? That's what they doing. That ain't what grown men do, man. That ain't what grown men do. Grown men are responsible. Ask me how I know. I became responsible in a place I shouldn't have became responsible in. Prison. I became black in prison. I understood what it meant to be black in prison. Because the Army didn't give a fuck about me having a blue rag in my pocket. I was black to him. But you get some brothers, watch this, man. Now, I'm going to throw the curveball at you, but it's a fireball. You get some brothers, they so confused about being gang members that if that ain't their homeboy, a Mahindra white boy can shoot him, stab him, do whatever the fuck he want to do to him. And you say, oh man, that ain't my homie, that ain't my business. Whenever somebody of a different persuasion does something to a black person, it's your business. How can we point the fingers at the police for killing people in our community and we're doing far more worse than what the police doing? See, when the police kill people, we have rallies, marches. But when gang members kill black people, we don't do none of that. Then the hood might give them a memorial or something. It's time for us to demand that we take our community back. And the gang members want to give it back because they want to be a part of the community in a positive way today. That's why they want peace. That's why we advocating peace. We don't care about nobody trying to be discourageable. All right, so what? The man filmed it. But him filming it got the world looking at it and talking about it. The only people speaking negative on it is the ones that don't want peace. You understand what I'm saying? I was in something in OD Slim's show, and I seen a dude put a comment, how all them Crips get in a blood hood. Ain't that a bitch? What you mean how we get up in there? Whenever you doing something for some real reasons, for the right reasons, God said get there. And he put favor on, he gonna put armor around you. Now, why would a black man say what all them Crips was doing in the 20s? Like we was out of bounds. Man, I don't know who the fuck told him he owned something. Nigga, you don't own that community. You don't own that community. We went through the protocol of not having violence, but why would you say how they get over there? Man, the Bloods go through every Crip hood every day. Whether he going on a mission or going to see somebody, he going to Crip hood every day. And the Crip going to Blood hood every day. Don't nobody got the action on nigga where he go. Nigga ain't that type of party no more. You don't ask the police what they doing in your community, nigga, when they over there beating your homeboy ass, disrespecting your homeboy mama, but you niggas want to get on social media and put these fucked up ass comments and say all this fucked up shit about why these people in my community, man. If I own the community, man, you can be over there for all, as long as it's for the right reasons, you can be there, man. Why we got to always put boundaries on us, but y'all don't question nobody else? You can embrace everybody else, but except your own brother from another mother. Man, that's backwards thinking, that's self-hatred, and it's a lack of appreciation for yourself. Black men need to wake up. It hurts me, man, when I speak to black people and they don't speak back. But now it don't bother me as much as it used to, because I'm happy. I'm happy in my skin. I'm happy that I'm a black man. I don't want to be nothing else. I go to sleep hoping I don't never wake up being nothing but a black man. Shit, this ain't the movie The Watermelon Man. I want to stay black. I just want respect on my blackness, and I demand that. You understand what I'm saying? And people don't get that. We got to start loving each other, man. We ain't got to always go through this self-hatred, wanting to harm each other. Peace is essential in the black community, because it secures the black kids' future. Y'all don't understand that, man? Obama told these black kids they can be a president. The lady told them they can be a black girl can be a vice president. Because I don't never believe the United States ever have a black female president. Too much of a male chauvinist country, right? So I don't never believe that. But if it do, I hope a black woman end up being the first black president. We so concerned about voting for who need to be president when we need to be concerned about our community. Because I don't know what president ever did anything for black people. Listen to me. My mother and father did more for me than any president can ever do. My community did more for me than the president ever did for me. So y'all tell me exactly voting for a president what it means. Now, I don't knock nobody that's doing it. I'm going to vote. But I'm going to vote for the councilmen in Los Angeles County. We need to vote to keep that DA in office. Because if he get out of office, the DA they want up in there, he going to enforce the 3-strike law. Now, who you think of that going to affect? It's going to affect black men. It's going to affect black kids because their father's going to end up getting struck out on a non-violent case. Come on, man. Let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense. We put all our energy in the wrong thing instead of the right thing. Please wake up and understand, man, that you should be proud of being a black man, a black woman. We the first. Without us, it wouldn't be nobody else, but we all we got. Don't nobody love us or respect us, and we don't even love and respect ourselves. We got to learn how to love and respect ourselves. 85% of the gang members want peace. The other 15% just talking. And we ain't heard them as a collective. We just in fragments of shit. And that's what's wrong. See, everybody watching us because it's fragments of us. But when we come like this, one glove, people ain't gonna watch us that much. They ain't gonna watch us that much. They're gonna be afraid. And that's what they are today. They're afraid of blacks saying enough is enough. Let's take back our community. Because they know if we stop the gang violence, there ain't gonna be no police brutality in our community. Because then we're gonna stand up for what we believe in ourselves. That's what they're afraid of. But I don't know what the black people is afraid of. What they're afraid of, being exposed from doing some trickeration shit behind closed doors. We ain't tripping on that. True, I haven't seen a bunch of killers. True, I have seen a bunch of killers run from one police car, but ready to shoot out with each other. Crazy. Say it again, my brother. Scared of the police. Scared of them. Scared shitless of them. Going to county jail, police said, what a house mouse said. Don't you know what the cousin is to the mouse is a rat? Why can't a man allow the police to call him a house mouse? Come on, man. Wake up and smell the coffee. Smell the coffee. We got to learn how to defend each other and represent each other. And the only thing that should matter in our community is the women and the children, man. And if you can't love your black woman, the phenomenal woman, the woman with the most courageous strength on earth, on any planet, it's the black woman. She's the phenomenal woman. If you can't love and respect her, man, I don't know what's wrong with you. 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 Because I know I love her. I love my wife, man. I love my mama, my sister that's living, my nieces, my cousins, and all my homegirls, and damn near every black woman, man. I think black is beautiful. I don't care what y'all say. Black is beautiful for me, man. And I love the black woman. And I ain't got no problem losing my life by protecting the black woman. And that's what a black man should want to do. Protect his queen, protect his family, protect his community. It's time there for us to step our game up and act like mature, grown-ass black men and be proud of being black and be responsible and positive role models in our kids' lives. And that's what being black is about, man. We're not being black wanting to hurt each other. That's not being black. That's being selfish, hateful. That's not being black. Hell no, that's being the Ku Klux Klan in a black man's body. Simple as that. We're going to have to leave some of the ignorant black folks behind. Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. That's true. That's true. That's true. But if we can teach them and help them see, our job is mission. Listen to me, man. I've been advocating peace since I've been on YouTube. Anybody that been messing with me on YouTube since Kev Mac videos, Melly Mills, I've been advocating peace and unity of black people. I very seldom now talk about prisoner gang shit unless somebody asks me, right? But I can tell you this, real Crips, real Bloods, and real Pirus are responsible brothers today, the ones coming home from this pen. They're responsible, fearing their kids' life. They're sending their kids to college. I got some little homies, man, win the Father of the Year trophy. My homie Bone, Insane, Junebug, Pojo, Bob Mo. You feel me? A lot of my homies, Dirt, my nephew-in-law, Ron, they get the Father of the Year trophy. Then you got to get the women, the Mother of the Year trophy. Baby Lisa, Tam Bam, Tanika, Nishana, my cousin Lil Mary. I get him. My youngest niece with her beautiful daughter. I get him the Mother of the Year trophy. When white folks say a single mother can't raise their kids. Man, I'm looking at my youngest nieces is married, owning homes, taking care of their kids, allowing their kids to be a part of their uncle's lives, and I'm not in prison. We need to understand that we got kids watching us, and we got to be the best at those, because they emulate what they see. If you don't want nobody, you don't want your child saying bitch, saying nigga, stop playing rap music in your house. Don't get mad at the rapper. Don't get mad at the Jews that own the goddamn record companies and all that. Get mad at you because you the one playing that shit in the house. You playing that shit in the house. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get mad because you don't like your boyfriend. You got 100 niggas running in and out of your house fucking. Don't get mad at your child. That's telling him to have anger. That's telling him not to respect his mama. That's teaching your daughter how to be what you trying not to be. Come on, man. See, a mother teach her daughter how to be from a little girl to a young lady to a woman, and then hopefully teaching her how to be a wife. And a father teaches his son how to be from a little boy to be a young man to be a man, a responsible man. My father taught me them things, and I thought that was some square shit to do. My daddy went to work every fucking morning, man, for 45 years at Farmer John. I thought that shit was square. I called my daddy a trick one time. I said, "You a trick to my mama, all your money." My daddy said, "Boy, y'all my 6 kids, and that's my wife. That's my responsibility." You understand what I'm saying? You got these young niggas out here, not young niggas, old niggas too. They'd rather go buy a foreign than buy their kids some brand new clothes. They'd rather go entertain a female at the rooftop, Roscoe's, whatever the fuck she want to eat at, buy a gang of weed, instead of go buy their kids some school shoes. No, that ain't what black men supposed to do. Our responsibility is to take care of what we produce. We lacking in our responsibility. Not all of us, but some of us. Stop being afraid of being the best you. Dig deep in your soul and find your potentials, man. God got a purpose for you. Figure out your purpose, man. Ask God. Put God in your life. You feel me? Put God in your life, man. Please put God in your life. Now y'all know y'all got the end of this raffle, man. I've been in here 42 minutes. Enter the raffle. The Cash App is up in there. PayPal, Vidmore. Enter the raffle. Support the channel, man. Support the channel. Enter the raffle, man. Enter the raffle. Got 16 people in there. 16 people. When I be on them other lives, there'll be a lot of people in there, but it'll be trolls. Hannibal, how you doing, my brother? But listen to me, man. I don't know about y'all, but I love who I am. I love what I've become. It was a time I didn't love me, and I didn't like what I was becoming. Today, I love who I am, and I love what I've become. God has blessed me with a beautiful black queen. She's my wife. I love her to death. I'm not trying to lose her. She ain't trying to lose me. I'm trying to be the best I ever been in my life, man. Every day I wake up to a better me. It's because of you people. It's because of my family. Having no black men ever deserted me. Having no black woman that knew me ever deserted me. Whether they was my friend or nothing. We might feel when we go to prison, our family deserted us, but watch this. Their life don't stop because our life stopped in prison. We the ones decided to leave them. They didn't decide to get rid of us. We decided to leave them. So don't nobody owe you no obligation when you take your funky ass to prison. I figured that out. And the only ones who don't stay down is the ones that truly, truly love you. But you got to learn how to start respecting yourself enough to know to say going back to prison ain't cool. I ain't never going back to prison unless you fuck with some kids in my family. Or fuck with some black kids in this community. I'm my brother's keeper for the black youth. I want the black youth to be more successful than us. We can learn something from them. All we have to do is look at them on them elementary grounds. It's a good look you got going on, OG. No, this ain't a good look. This is life, man. But thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Please enter the raffle. Support the channel, man. It'd be greatly appreciated. I would greatly appreciate those that enter the raffle. Yeah, it'd be greatly appreciated. We got get more PayPal. I'm gonna put the Cash App up there. Okay, Todd, I didn't even drink that much with my people I was watching that game either, man. I took a shot and drank a beer. Ain't that crazy? And I see why a lot of people ain't in here because Kel Mac was live, and I don't like going live when Kel Mac live, and I had a feeling he might have been going live. They check this out, man. Please enter the raffle. Enter the raffle, man. Support the channel. Raffle's $10 to enter. Here's the cash app you can send it to. All you have to do is just say it's for the raffle when you send it. A lot of times I didn't know my friends had children until they funeral. I seen them waste a whole lot of money in a real way. And then when you got to pay for the funeral, they got to do a car wash. We got to really start paying attention. A lot of white folks is rich because of inheritance. We got to get insurance on ourselves. We got to teach. We got to learn how to manage money. Google some shit, man. This the Google generation. They Google everything. Google finances, man. Learn how to support ourselves. Let's invest our money. Let's stop bypassing black-owned businesses. Let's learn how to get us a business. Let's put revenue in our community. That's about rebuilding and putting something out there for our kids. That's what that is, man. That's what that is. You know, but y'all throw some questions at me, man. Throw some questions at me, man. Throw some questions at me, man. Throw some questions at me. Throw some questions at me, man. Hit a cash app, man. Enter the raffle. It's $10 in the raffle. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. That's the cash app right there. Can't Stop Why 4,000. We always forget about the original war on us. In a real way, a lot of them don't even know our real enemy rate. Proud of you and much respect, OG, for your always keeping it 1,000. I try to, man. I try to. Most people can't seem to get it. Most people say I like belittling youngsters, talking about the youngsters. I don't talk about people that don't talk about themselves. You understand what I'm saying? You ever got any pushback for pushing peace, OG? No. Why would I get that? I get more encouragement about pushing peace than anything, man. But why would you think I get some pushback? Everybody ain't against peace. No, man. Hell no. Hell no, man. I ain't got no pushback against no peace. I'm gonna push this. I talk peace amongst my homies. When I talk, the way I talk to them, I talk to my homies when they see me and I'm kicking with them. I enlighten my young homies. I don't try to tell them I'm big. It's big U's and little I's. We equal. We all got a voice. Ain't no shot callers in front of it, man. You got dudes with some influence, and I was one of the dudes with some influence. So I would never mislead my homies. I never told nobody to go on no mission. I'm trying to save a person from going on a mission. I'm trying to save him as well as save a life he might end up taking. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to save a black child, man, from going through the same. I already made all the mistakes that black child can make. A person younger than me, I did everything he did. He got to hope he can experience the shit I did. So he can't speak on based on experience. I'm speaking based on experience. Experience is his best teacher. That's the best curriculum I ever had. My experience in life. Shit, the advice that people gave me when I was a kid, man, I didn't let it come in one ear and go out the other. I kept it. I stored it. I just didn't know how to apply that advice in my life at that time. Now I apply that advice in my life. I tell my big cousins that and told some of my big homies that. And man, I don't never want you to think I wasn't listening to you. I was hard. I was like one of these young niggas. I was hard-headed, mannish. But I can tell you, I knew Raymond. Raymond used to verbally chastise me. My cousins would tell you this. Raymond verbally chastised me. Mac Thomas verbally chastised me. Big Ollie, Lil Ollie, my cousin, Keely Welch. Matt Watts, Great Cross, Pet Bull and them, Gravy and Jerry Jenkins and them, Keith Randall and them dudes has verbally chastised me for sending my mother and father to do bullshit, acting a damn fool at the house. I get it. I get it. I remember one time my homie Stursis, man, lived on the 3rd. I was going to my mom. This when I was in my addiction. And his mama called me and set me on the porch. She talked to me for like an hour. She said, boy, how your mama around there doing? I said, she all right. She said, I see you walk these streets all goddamn night. Stop doing it. When I got sober, I offered to paint her house. My homie will tell you that. I don't hang in my hood because I can get caught up in the addiction. I know me. See, when you know yourself, you know your boundaries. You know where you need to be at and where you not need to be at. I know me. I felt safe in my community when I was in my addiction because I knew what nothing ever happened to me. So I'm trying to do all the positive things in my community now that I ain't never did, but fantasize about doing them. Peace ain't a fantasy. It's not a dream. It's reality. Trying to be a grown man is not a dream. I'm being grown today. I'm a responsible black man, not a black male, a black man. I'm a non-active gang member. Yeah, I wear F hats. Yeah, I'm always be known from front hood. I'm never going to denounce my hood. Cryptomimi, Christ restoring important people. I say that every day on my life. I'm not here to glamorize cryptic. I'm trying to glamorize being black. How good it feel being black. Black first. Crip is not my race. Black is my race. I'm a black man, a proud black man. I'm not willing to die no more for a blue rag in my pocket. I gave that 52 years of my life to that. I know what it feels like to get life in prison and think you're never going to come back to the streets. I know how I feel to lose a family member to gang violence, homies to gang violence. I know people that lost their kids to gang violence and their kids wasn't gang members. But you get these ignorant niggas, what they was doing out at this time of night anyway. When I was a kid, man, we might have had to been in before them street lights came on. But if our parents was on the porch on a Saturday or something in the summer, they didn't have to work there on the porch. Hey, we hung out to 10 o'clock on the block with no drive-bys. Only time we heard a whole lot of shooting in the community when I was coming up was on New Year's. Then the mothers started waking up to that. They'll stop taking my kids in the backyard shooting them guns. Because what goes up must come down. You understand what I'm saying? So watch this. How you niggas gang banging and always want to shoot your gun up at the street like then when you need your gun, you ain't got your gun. See, when it's time to shoot at the police, you niggas scared to shoot at them. Them motherfuckers come in your neighborhood, nigga, and tell you to fuck yourself and fuck your neighborhood. You ain't gonna do a goddamn thing to that police. But let me pull up in your hood, nigga, and say fuck you and fuck your hood. You want to kill me and everything I think I love. But the police can do this shit and you niggas don't do a goddamn thing to them. People of other persuasions come through and kill black kids and you niggas don't do a goddamn thing to them. Prepare yourself because they trying to have a race war and they trying to create it so they can eliminate us. The black man is about to be extinct if we don't come together as one. You see these Venezuelans is coming over here doing what the fuck they doing, taking people apartment complexes. Let's prepare ourselves by loving ourselves. Let's protect our community. We all we got, y'all. We all we got, man. I've been in here almost an hour, man. Y'all enter the raffle, man. Support your boy, enter the raffle, man. Support your boy, enter the raffle. I might do another live later on because I don't have to work tomorrow. Come on, man. Enter the raffle. Support the channel, man. Support the channel. It's 9:22. You understand what I'm saying? I think Power come on tonight. I got to check it out. I hope I ain't missed it last night. But come on, man. Let's make it do what it do, y'all. Support the raffle, man. Support the channel. Support your boy. It'd be greatly appreciated. Enter the raffle, man. And the cash app is up there. Come on, enter the raffle, man. Enter the raffle. Support your boy. Hey. Throw some more questions at me. You got 7 more minutes to be up in here, man. Got 7 more minutes to be up in here. Mr. Williams, where you come from, man? I like your get down, my brother. I'm not going down without a fight. Say it again, man. I know that's right. Is any of the BGF ideologies beneficial for the peace movement today? Man, you threw one at me, man. I got to ask you to enter the raffle on that one, gang. But watch this, man. I'm gonna get this to you as raw as I can. Some of the Crip ideologies is meant for the peace movement. Continue revolutionary in progress. Crip wasn't created for us to kill each other. It was created to protect our community. JAMA wasn't created for us to harm each other. It was created to uplift the black people in our community. A lot of us fail. A lot of people that represented that failed. So yeah, some of the BGF's ideologies, as far as loving being black and having a revolutionary set mind, it's good for the peace movement. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oklahoma City by way of California. That's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Mr. Williams, Mr. 1570. Can y'all support the channel, enter the raffle? It'll be greatly appreciated. Be greatly appreciated. And man, 1570, That was a good question, man. Y'all throw some more questions at me, man. Throw some more questions at me. I love it live. I love it live. 20 people up in here, man. No trolls. I might come back again at 12 o'clock if y'all still up. I know my little homie James will be up. But end of the raffle, support the channel, man. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Shit, somebody can even buy me a drink if they want to tonight. I ain't got to work tomorrow. But hey, man, let's make it do what it do, man. Let's make it do what it do. Holla at your boy, man. Holla at your boy. Throw some more questions at me, man. It's Thursday night questions, man. And I am going to come back live. Come on, man. Y'all do what it do, man. Y'all throw a question or two at me. Enter the raffle. Support the channel. Support the channel, baby. Support the channel, man. Support the channel. Let's make it do what it do, man. Let's make it do what it do, man. I'm waiting on y'all, man. I do you in it. PayPal, $10. Go to PayPal. PayPal is up there. You say PayPal at, put at Big Bam 131 a bit more, at OG Bam, capital letters and OG and Bam, and Compton in small letters. Yeah. It'll be greatly appreciated, my brother. Greatly appreciated, Mr. Williams, being at the raffle, my brother. Greatly appreciated. Y'all throw some questions at me, man. Oklahoma City, ain't that what that dude, what's that white boy name they killed? They did that bomb shit. And y'all see, watch this, man. I went to the ceasefire thing last time. I'm gonna go again next week. I had to leave early because I forgot I had to work and had to get up out of here, right? But they was passing out gun locks. And I think every black person that got a gun in their house should have a gun lock on their gun to prevent their kids from wanting to get to the gun. Chimney McVeigh, thank you. And that go to Cash App right there. Thank you, John. Thank you. Yeah, Chimney McVeigh. I was in prison when that white boy did that. I didn't watch this, man. This month going so quick, I didn't realize 9/11. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, yesterday was 9/11, man. 2 more days, my little sister will be a year older. She'll be there, I think 61. Yeah, my little sister gonna be my baby sister gonna be 61, man. But I'm here to let y'all know, man. If you ain't never appreciated yourself when you're a black man, it ain't hard to learn how to appreciate yourself, love yourself. All you gotta do is give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance, because I'm gonna give myself a chance. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I appreciate anybody that can enter the raffle, man. Support the raffle. Mr. Williams, if you're gonna support the raffle, let me know you supporting the raffle, my brother. I appreciate it. The 1570 done tapped out on me, y'all. But hey, man. Yeah, man, I just love being black, y'all. I love being black. I love my people. I ain't gonna never desert me nor desert my people. We all we got, man. I am my brother's keeper. You understand what I'm saying? We all we got. Y'all throw some questions at me, man. Were there any gang members that were with the Nation of Islam that had a hard time between choosing who to run with in prison? Nah. All right, 1570. Hey, watch this. And what you have, Mr. Williams, I got Cash App. I just put a Cash App up there. Listen to me. I know a lot of key ways and moves that's supported the Nation of Islam, but some of them still represent their neighborhoods. I don't. Some of them is cool with it, right? Then they come to the streets. They say they ain't with the banging no more and run straight to the neighborhood when they get to the neighborhood. That ain't cool. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't cool. We ain't got to do that. We ain't got to do that at all. What we need to do is learn how. I used to go to Juma myself in the pen when we wasn't on lockdown. I went to Juma. You understand what I'm saying? I went to Juma. You feel me? I'm close by you right now, 1570 in the city. But I go to Juma. You know, at one time I had stopped eating pork. You understand what I'm saying? The Nation of Islam is not as powerful as it was when I first went to prison. When I first went to prison, motherfuckers didn't fuck with no Muslims. Now you got brothers that look question their integrity. I do. I don't have nothing against Muslims personally, but I question their integrity. Why you only come in the community when something big happens to somebody? Why you just can't come? Yeah, you got brothers out there selling the paper, selling their pies. But if you go to the Muslim store, man, you don't see none but Muslims working in the Muslim store. They don't give us jobs. They look out for Islam, which is cool. Islam is not a black man religion. Malcolm X was bamboozled in believing it was. What was the first book or words that changed your life? Shout out to that brother, George Jackson. Then I read Malcolm X. Reading is what changed my whole ideology. I went Machiavelli, some more, I read a lot of T.A. Rogers books. Feel me? A lot of black literature would change a person's mind. And a lot of people need to understand that they hid a lot of stuff from us. I ain't know nothing about Malcolm X when I was going to school. They wasn't talking about Malcolm X when I was in elementary, man. I had to read about Malcolm X. George Jackson opened my eyes, man. George Jackson said, we're going to have to learn different languages than English. English is going to be the taboo language out here. Showing up, look at it. Everybody else speaks different language. Why would you want to have a store in my community if I can't understand you and you can't understand me? Hey, watch this. Because I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, Mr. Jimson. To a certain degree, I believe Islam is not a black man religion, but I believe all black folks is religion. We spiritual people. I mean, they say it's a black man religion, but it ain't all Muslims, ain't all black. So how can it be a black man's religion? See, that's what I'm confused about. So enlighten me, brother. Enlighten me. Enlighten me. Enlighten me. Please enlighten me. Please enlighten me, man. And I'm putting this cash up for this young brother, Mr. Williams, man. Yeah, Mr. Williams, how you say? That's the cash app right there. But listen to me. I got a few good partners, man. I tried reading the Quran, and it was baffling to me. It confused me. Not confused me, I just didn't understand a lot of it, right? But I do believe that the Prophet Muhammad was the last prophet after Jesus. I believe that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't believe people gonna go on spaceships as they be saying. I don't believe that. I look at a lot of I ain't gonna say hatred because I don't hate Islam. Based on what I read about Malcolm and research I done on Malcolm, make me look down at Islam. And I can be wrong for that. I can be wrong for that. But I always believe this. Your friend and your enemy is the same and one. The only difference was said and what's done. The basis of community development, self-improvement. I'm trying to better get it. I'm trying to better develop its self-improvement. I'm trying to better target, better to get closer to God. It is. It is. Oh, brother, just asking the question, but Arab religion, Abraham was a brother. The Middle East, for the Afro-Arabic and Europe Jews hijacked both from us. And in a real way, you call that one right. I respect that. Hey, watch this, man. Whatever I don't know, a person can definitely teach me. I do not shy away or run from no knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? I respect Islam. When I first started doing YouTube, I used to watch Farrakhan every time I did it before I started the show. I love to hear Farrakhan pop. I love to hear Malcolm. I love to hear Malcolm. You understand what I'm saying? Malcolm X movie is one of my greatest movies, one of my best favorite movies. But a lot of gang members turn to Islam in prison. When they come to the streets, they get into their gang shit again. No, you can't straddle the fence, man. See, I couldn't go in. See, I believe in God, but I'm not a Christian. I believe in God. I go to church now, but I'm not a Christian. But I go to church. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make it better for myself. And making it better for myself, I can make it better for somebody else. I'm not trying to be the menace in society no more. I read my Bible. I pray every day. I pray, I read the daily bread every morning. Every morning. You understand what I'm saying? Uh, I do know Allah is God. It's just Allah in Arabic to me, but it's God. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't have nothing against Islam. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe. Come on, man. Y'all throw some questions at me. Damn, I've been in here an hour and 4 minutes. Boy, you know how to keep me in there, Jemison. You know how to keep me in there, homie. I like that. Well, I like that. Mr. Fantastic. People black are originally from spiritually, and that's a fact. I just said that people black are originally spiritually. Listen to me. I said that. Listen to me. I hope no one takes this the wrong way, but religion is for those other folks. Spirituality is for us. Man, shit, can't nobody take that the wrong way. We are spiritual people. Every time they sat on that plantation, they were spiritual. That's how Harriet Tubman got the slaves on under the underworld, the railroad. She got to sing them old spiritual songs, man. You feel me? We need to start understanding, man, that if we support each other, we're gonna learn to love each other. I read Corinthians, the second Corinthians almost every morning, man. As long as I'm in the race, and I don't care who wins in the race. I read Deuteronomy sometimes, right? But that's the part I read, man. I can't exactly tell you what chapter because the Bible's in the room. But I do read my Bible and read the daily bread every day. And whatever part of the daily bread I read that scripture out the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? My mother, I grew up going to church right in Father's Broadway Hood on 55th and Main. That's the church I was born and baptized in. A lot of my family funerals is at that church as well as on 79th and Western. My nephew got a church and I'm starting to go to his church. I'm living a hell of a good life, man. I love me. I got God in my life. I ain't lived this long thinking I was tough. God seemed fit for me to live this long. I was told I was going to live to see 18. I'm 64 years old, man. I'm 64 years old. Come on, man. I've been here an hour and 6 minutes, man. Can the man that's saying, read what part of the Bible I read, enter the raffle? Can y'all enter the raffle? Can you support the channel? Mr. Jennison, buy your boy beer, man, before I do my other live. Buy your boy beer. I greatly appreciate it. Send it to PayPal, Mr. Jennison. I appreciate it. Buy your boy 2 Modelo's. Let me get drunk tonight on some Modelo's. And I hope power come on. But I will come back live if y'all do. And when you coming out here, man, for the baseball with your child, man, what's up with that? When you gonna come out here with the baseball, man? Buy your boy a drink, man. Buy me 2 Modelo's, man. I appreciate it. But come on, man. Enter the raffle. Support the channel. I will come back by 11, 32 more hours, probably 12. I ain't working tomorrow, so we can make it do what it do. Make it do what it do. You feel me? Got to go set these tables up for Auntie funeral. For the repast, I don't do funerals. But hey, man, come on, y'all. Let's make it do with Snipe in the house. What it do, what it do, what it do. Snipe up in here. Make it do what it do, man. But I appreciate it. Come out in November. About to send at a PayPal now. All right, thank you. November the what when you coming? Well, my birthday, November the 1st, man. Because my girl thinking about taking you. I never knew you could take a cruise today. Serving of God is not a religion. Oh, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Snipe, how you living? Mr. Fantastic, how you living, man? My real loved ones be up in there serving me, man. 15-7, I know you subscribe to me, brother. Subscribe to the channel, become a face. Join the membership, man. I like your get down, you and Mr. Williams. I love everybody that taps into my chat. I will come back tonight, man. I will be coming back tonight. And thank you too, Jamon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. On that note, if ain't nobody told you they love you, y'all. OG Bam, love y'all. Peace. The 17th, November the 17th, Pepperdine versus USC. I got you. I got you. I got you. I see I came right back in there. You seen how I came right back in there on you? I got you. We definitely gonna hook up together on that one, my brother. We definitely gonna hook up. Trust and believe that, man. Trust and believe that. On that note, man, if ain't nobody told you they love you, OG Bam love y'all. Peace.